Well, a very small prayer to the Lord, to the Goddess, before I start my astrological and numerological predictions regarding S&P 500, Nasdaq, the American markets, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and crude. एक ओंकार को सिमरिए, मिट जाए सभी क्लेश, विघ्न विनाशन विघ्न हरत, गणपति श्री गणेश, भगवती संग पूजिए, श्री ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश, गुरुदासों का दास हूँ, मोरे अंग संग रहो हमेश। सरस्वती स्वर दीजिए और स्वर के साथ ज्ञान, मैं बेसुर बेताल हूँ, मैया आप करो कल्याण, मैया जी मोरी आप करो कल्याण। Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this live streaming of mine once again. And let me start with Nasdaq today. Let me start predicting about the Nasdaq first. So the Nasdaq 100 futures is trading at a level of say 23,435. I'm talking about the September futures. Yes, September futures. Nasdaq is trading at a level of 23,438. So I'm going to predict what can happen today during the course of today. How can the Nasdaq futures behave during the trading hours? So the low which Nasdaq has made today is 23,421. So any dip towards 23,353 should be bought into. I mean, you should buy the dip. And if you get a dip towards 23,288 in the US Tech 100, then you can buy there. So from those levels, the indices can bounce back. So S&P 500 also a very similar story. If you get a level of say around 6417, if you get a level of 6417 today, you can buy there. 6417 is the level at which you can buy the S&P 500, and you can go long on the S&P 500 at a level of 6417. So that is basically my prediction. So what I'm saying is that the markets can fall from here. That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you all. But I wouldn't recommend you all to short the market. No, I wouldn't recommend you all to sell the markets, because today is a day where you have to buy. You have to buy the dip. Instead of selling the rally, you have to buy the dip. So astrologically, you should be buying today, and the levels which I have given you all for the US Tech 100, Nasdaq 100 and the S&P 500, you can buy there. So now let me start predicting about the Gold. Gold you can buy anywhere at a level of 3520. You can buy gold at a level of 3520 today, and silver you can buy it at a level of $40.17. $40.17. So you can buy there. So the next instrument which I want to predict about is the Bitcoin. The Bitcoin. I want to buy, I want to predict about the Bitcoin. So let me just check the current price of Bitcoin. Okay. BTC USD currently trading at 110,163. So today you can buy at a level of 109,708. Somewhere in that region you can buy the Bitcoin. So the level which I have given you all is 109,708. That would be the level at which you can buy the Bitcoin, BTC USD. So that is my prediction regarding Bitcoin as well as the S&P 500. So the next thing which I want to predict about is crude. See, crude can test a level of 6160. So today is a negative day. I don't see the crude bouncing back from these levels. In fact, any rally you get, you should sell that rally. You should sell that rally on crude oil WTI. So I'm talking about crude oil WTI. So this crude oil WTI can test a level of $61.60. So that is basically my prediction regarding crude oil WTI. See, gold has already started falling. So you need to be very cautious and aware about my levels at which you should buy. So if you all have any questions regarding the American markets, crude, gold, you all can ask me. This is purely an English program. So any questions in English, I will be glad to accept it. So I don't see any questions regarding the US markets, nor do I see any questions regarding the gold, silver. And see, now you see, the thing is that I am basically bullish on the American markets for the next few days. Today is the 4th. See, a correction of 1% or 1.5% doesn't matter. That is that is normal. That is normal in a stock market, isn't it? So if the stock market falls 1.5%, I wouldn't call that a major correction. It is a normal correction, right? So I have given you all the levels. I shall meet you all tomorrow again, and I'll be giving my predictions to you all. If you all have any questions regarding the American markets, gold and silver in dollar terms, Bitcoin, if you have any questions regarding stocks, or if you want to consult me regarding your horoscope, yes, if you If you want to consult me regarding your horoscope, you are most welcome to do so. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. So this basically completes my video. Have a good day today. Have a good trading day today. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.